The length of time from initial application to investment can vary quite considerably. For those businesses that have already got a fully formed and well thought through business plan, we can process those applications very quickly in 6 weeks or so, and we're looking to invest to take them to the next level of development and help them make a quantum leap in terms of the development of their business.
When I think about Rock, the word that comes to me is confidence. So you could tell that Stuart and his team were ready when they started Rock. They thought about it at different times, but by the time they came to 2011, they'd run a 10 million turnover business before. They knew what to do, and that confidence just flowed through in terms of the way they started the business, the speed with which they got customers on board, and the rate that they've been growing ever since.
Amalgamated Wedding Services is a business that's got a very strong management team. They've got a track record in building up businesses very successfully, but also they've got a unique product and actually a very strong order book, which is what helped us provide the funding.
In working with our investee companies going forward, it's very much a collaborative process. We typically sit on the board as a non-executive director, and most of what we add is either introducing co-investors, introducing customers, or help building teams.
Working with the fund since its launch has been overall a huge pleasure and privilege. Somebody came up with a great idea, an unmet medical need and a solution to a real problem. Got in touch with an established CEO who knew how to develop medical devices. Together they formed the team, came up with a cogent plan, and we were able to fund that development plan and work with them to meet their goals.
We invest in a broad range of businesses, from online content generation to digital agencies, from IT hardware to music services. It's a very broad swathe.
The process of raising money with the North West Fund was excellent. I think it was a good exercise to establish the relationship in the first place, and the speed of process from agreement to cash arrival was quick.
We want Ripstone to be the go-to publisher when an independent game developer thinks about making a game. We need to seek funding because video games are expensive to make, and Leo and I just don't have that kind of capital behind us.
The North West Fund was recommended to us by our accountants. We got on really well with them, we liked them, and so we decided to go with the North West Fund.
The process for achieving the funding has actually been very straightforward, very clear. The fund makes it very obvious the information they require from you, and all you have to do is basically put it down in the structure that they require.
We chose equity funding over a bank loan because we just didn't want the debt for the company, and also we wanted support because it's always better with money when someone else feels the pain of writing a cheque.
Rather than they go to a bank, you're helped along the process. If you identified the need for funding, that's the best route into it, in my opinion. Guidance, experience, knowledge, and helping you start your journey.
I think the best tip I can give any hopeful applicants is know your business and know what makes it different to the other businesses out there.
Since receiving the funding in February, the business has started to grow at a faster pace, including employment of additional staff and opening of new branches.
Since we got the loan, things have developed incredibly. We've got a new factory, we've got our showroom, we've been able to develop a new car, and we've brought in the engineers to actually work on the vehicles that we wanted. So the funding's really allowed the company to take off.
I'm actually hoping to be able to talk to people who've been through the same investment process or are looking for further funding, and to generally get to know people who have skills that AIT, because we're a very small company, doesn't necessarily have. So the networking opportunity is a great opportunity for us.
I think networking is really important, and events like this that the North West Fund hold are great because it allows us to share skills, ideas and thought processes together.